As a person who likes to play video games, there are often situations when I like a certain game and I really want to share that love with other people. That includes recommending to others to play said game. Unfortunately, sometimes people are not that ready to give it a shot, because it might not look like something they like or the price is too steep. But guess what? It's the holiday season, which means sales are on basically anything. And even though all the games I talk about are totally worth their price, there's a higher chance people will give them a try. And so, at such time, I decided to make a series of videos reviewing the games I love, try and get as many people as possible to play them. That out of the way, let me tell you what is Katana Zero. Time. A concept we humans made to make sense of the world around us, that always goes forward at the same pace for everyone, no matter what. Except for me! Do you like fast-paced combat, interesting story, and doing drugs? Then this game might be for you. In Katana Zero, you play as a guy who goes on missions to kill targets and leave the scene witness-free, by killing everyone in the building, and at the same time uncovering his past where he might have done an unforgivable sin of being an anime fan. As you've already seen, the main gimmick of this game is time slow. For a few seconds during combat, you can enhance your perception of time, so you could make some sick moves. This has no drawbacks except for running out, and in the end of each room, you get a recording of what it would look like to an average Terry, which is honestly a little scary but pretty cool. The combat itself is not that difficult to grasp. You can use your sword to cut people, throw things that you can fight on the level, for example, a gun, and open doors. Most of the enemies you fight are armed, which actually just makes it worse for them, because you can also deflect bullets. All that combined with the fact that you can slow down time, in my opinion, makes the combat really interesting. It doesn't make it easy though. It's pretty hard actually. You'll have to retry again and again on a lot of levels, which would require you to try different ways to approach each situation. How you kill is pretty cool, but what about why you kill? I'm going to try to spoil as little as possible, so I will say this. The entire story has both tragedy and comedy, and by that I mean that sometimes my reaction to what's happening is, oh, that's nice. And sometimes it's, oh no. Outside of combat, you get scenes of you being at home, or at your own psychiatrist, or some specific to the level encounters, where you get to talk to others and choose your responses. It can be an important to the story exposition, friendly banter, or a meaningful discussion with a target. Even though they ultimately don't change the story that much, unless you look at it from different perspectives and learn new information depending on what you say. These dialogues alongside the combat leads you through the story quite naturally, and after everything was shown and the credits were finished, personally, I was left speechless. That's the main reason why I want everyone to experience for themselves. The last two things I'm going to mention are the music and the game as a whole. The music is banging. Every location has its own OST, which suits the atmosphere very well and doesn't get in the way of combat, but enhances it. When it comes to your own house, it has calm piano to give you a break from all the intense stuff. And the intense stuff is just... it's really good. Honestly, some tracks are so cool I got goosebumps the first time I heard them. But I'm not gonna play them here because I don't want to ruin the first time experience. As a whole, the game has a lot more things that makes it one of my favorites. The characters are interesting, the attention to detail is great, there are a lot of secrets to find, which includes a whole extra boss battle, and combined together, it shows a project that has a lot of love poured into it. And hopefully, the same amount of love has been poured into the free DLC that's going to come out eventually. That's it for today's video. Hopefully there are more to come next week, so stay tuned. I really hope you all will enjoy this game, but for now, bye bye.